roots because they're underground.
We're here today, and this is our Barcroft Elementary School's intercession time. It's our 2 weeks off that we have in October instead of having a long break in the summer. And the kids get to take all kinds of interesting extension classes. We have Dolores Bushhung, who's used to teach at Wakefield, and her passion is trees. So she's here teaching the kids about trees. It's just a great opportunity for the kids to do something and extend their learning and apply what they learned throughout the school year. So it's been a real treat for our kids to learn about the trees, learn about what's in the Barcroft schoolyard, and to then actually plant a tree themselves.
Okay, today is the day that you're going to be planting your tree. We don't get very many opportunities to see the roots of a tree, all of the roots of a tree. We've only seen them on top. Now you're going to see what the roots look like on a young tree. Okay, so you're going to look at the tree, and there's a guy, Mr. Wegging, and he's going to help us plant it, and he's an authority on it, so he can answer our questions about the tree that we might not know or that I might not know. What do you call this part up here of a tree?
The crown.
The crown. Okay, so does this look like a healthy crown to you?
No.
I thought of taking time for trees because I myself love trees a lot, and I really think they need a lot of advocates because we need to rely on them for oxygen. And for one kid came up with 48 things in his house that he saw that was made from trees, including food. So I just want them to have a better appreciation and understanding, and our part in taking care of the trees as they take care of us. 60 plus 60, that's right. And then it's even taller than that.
It's even taller than that.
So we've collected leaves. They've made tree books about it so they can understand trees.
There is two different kinds of types, so it doesn't really confuse us. There's one called the broadleaf family, and the other the needleleaf family. Here's some of the broadleaf right here. And the needleleaf are right here. The needleleaf have more spikes. I think one of the biggest leaves in our book right here is the northern catalpa. We found it like in those trees over there near the school. I've been looking in these books and looking for what those leaves are, and then I just look at the match, and then we found what we were looking for, and that was the mystery. Let's check the leaf. Yeah, it's that one. We have our guess.
Okay, and what is your best guess?
English U. And they both have red berries and these kind of like flat, pointy leaves, kind of, and they match. Buying these leaves because it was kind of fun, and without trees we would not be living here. That would be like a ghost town here.
Saying, if I got the roots in the ground, should I put the tree like this?
No!
Like this?
No!
This?
No!
Should I? Well, we do a lot with the Arbor Day at an elementary and middle school each year. And the children's participation is terrific. Very good. Balance?
Yeah, they need balance.
Okay, so who's going to help me balance it?
Me!
The real joy is the hands-on, when they help me plant trees. Major trees on the parkland. Sometimes we have students help us put little trees like in the native areas along streams or on hillsides. They have much more enthusiasm than many of our adults, but I think they all like trees.
Good here.
That's pretty good.
Roots have to have soil touching them. 2 shovels. 2 shovels in the hole. Take this.
What I've said to them is that I hope that they will bring their children to stand under the tree someday and say, I planted the tree. So I'm taking pictures so that they will each have a picture of themselves by the tree they planted. And hopefully some of them will keep them, and so they can then come and say, this is when I was 9 years old or 8 years old, and this is how big my tree is, and look at how big the tree is now.